Alright, we're back after however long it's been. It's felt like a long time because I have had no laptop, but finally back. So glad to say that I'm back. Basically, like, what happened with my laptop was I had a really good like MacBook that was like solid for like maybe like 4 to 5 years. I ended up like spilling coffee on it like maybe like 6 months ago, and it was like completely fine. I just like used like a hairdryer on it and just dried it all out. Then basically just like a couple of months ago, pretty much tried to turn it on one morning and it just like didn't work. So I tried nearly everything, fully like pulled it apart. Right on the logic board there was like some corrosion, and I assumed that's what it was. I tried to like fully clean it with like alcohol and then put the logic board like back in and everything. Went to like some crazy extent, but yeah, nothing really fixed it. So I was borrowing my partner's computer for a while. But I was playing around with Ableton 12 on that, just like the trial version, and honestly I can't go back. Like, there's so many nice new features in here that just make workflow so much easier. Running Windows as well, so all the shortcuts are like different and I gotta get used to it. The Alt key is like where the command key used to be, so it's really confusing, but this plugin is so good. This company is called Full Bucket, and they have heaps of like hardware emulations. I've got a couple here, but they're all free. They're really good. I don't even know what this one's based off, but it sounds good. I like it. I'm glad I recorded it, but whenever it's done that, the preset doesn't save, unfortunately. It's going to sound different. Alright, so none of the presets saved, but we have the audio, so we can just work with that. Now, I know I've done this process like a few 100 times in like my videos, but I have a few like different like tweaks that I do now. So this one's kind of updated, but yeah, I just dropped that whole melody in there. A lot of the time when you're trying to make stuff and you're trying to make it in a hurry, you just don't really have the time to like sit and listen to each of the parameters. But I think that's the most important thing with like creating good music, just really taking the time. Like, don't be in a rush. This parameter here is just as important as the next one. Just tweak it and play with it until you do hear a difference, and then if that one isn't doing what you want it to do, then don't do it and move on to the next one. But really taking the time, and that's where you will kind of like find very interesting things. That's where you kind of just get lost in the process. This is the perfect example. Did you see how much of a difference this slope made? And it's just literally like a parameter sitting next to it. Never underestimate one little tiny box and what kind of effect it could have on the sound. Unfortunately, this kind of like second section, because we only had it in audio now, I can't really hear like this part. To work around that, I'm just going to choose like a new preset to basically just layer it over the top so it's a little bit more audible.